Welcome to another beginner's tutorial on Photoshop. In this tutorial we're going to focus on moving this, what do you call it, a little spade full of apples into the right third. Now I've left this photograph on purposely big. As you can see, we're only on 16.7 views, so if we zoom in to 100%, if I press Control Space and click once, that'll get us on exactly 100%. It's a pretty big picture. In this tutorial we don't need it to be that big. A, it'll take up ages to think this through, and B, we just don't need it that big. So image, we go to image size, and what we're going to change it is from 6000 to something like 1024, which is just under 1 megapixel, but you can see at 100% it's still pretty clear and it fills up the screen nicely. Now what I want to do, as you may have sort of heard the rule of thirds in photographs, is move that spade into the right third. So first off we're going to get the rulers out. If you saw that view, click rulers, and then you get these rulers along here, which by themselves aren't much use, but if you click within the ruler margin and drag out, you can actually make a line, and we'll drag it to approximately the right third, and then we'll pull on another into the left third just to check that what we've done is about right. You can also do it from the top, about there, and the bottom there. Now these pictures are nothing to do with the image, so if I was to print now you would not see these lines. These lines are purely for a guide to work with. You can get rid of them just as easy, which I'll show you in a minute. But first of all, we're going to drop it onto a new layer in case we make any drastic mistakes, and we're going to go to this one again, the spot healing tool menu, only we're going to go to the content aware move tool. Now that is on that one, it does change the icon, as you can see. We want the content aware move tool. Next we're going to draw a loose line around the edge of the spade. It does not have to be exact, it just needs to be a little bit of space around it to give the computer something to work with. If you were to draw it bang on exact, you would get some errors as you move the spade. So we've drawn our selection around it now, and we're going to move it into that top right third there to get it onto that corner. Now it does look a complete mess as we move it, but when we let go it's going to think for a while, and there we go, it's moved it, and it's done a pretty good job, but you can see it's left one or two little mistakes along the way, but otherwise we've got it right where we want. Now to get rid of the rulers, click on this one here and you drag it off screen just the same as you got it on, the same with the verticals up to the top. And now to clean up these bits, we're going to go on there, funnily enough, and click on the spot healing brush, zoom in. I'm using the bracket key here to increase the size, and it's thought of it again and again, but now we've got rid of it. Sometimes with the healing brush it is a case of clicking it several times, changing the size, or even drawing a selection box. There is another tool which I will go through on a later tutorial called the clone stamp, but that's done a pretty good job there. So we zoom out now, and we've moved it from there to there without any noticeable errors at all. So I hope you're happy with that one and learnt something new. Hope you've enjoyed this one, and I'll see you in the next tutorial. Bye bye.